Hey, this is the third installment of the midweek sports update with me, Josh Friedman, and Peter Yarham. Today we're going to be doing our weekly NFL picks, talking about the World Series and Peyton Manning.
All right, so last week, me and Josh went 2-2-1 with our picks. I don't know how we get a tie in the NFL.
There's a tie.
That was between the Bengals and the Panthers.
So that brings the season total to me with 5 games picked right and Peter with 4. Mm-hmm. So I'm still up by 1. Creeping up by 1. All right, so first game we got Bengals-Ravens.
Bengals at the Ravens. All right, so both teams have been pretty evenly matched this year. And, you know, the Bengals have been on a slight decline as of late, but they typically play good at home. And some guys were injured last week, so I think they bounce back and win at home this week.
I agree with you. I agree with you that the Bengals play well at home, but the Ravens are on fire. And Andy Dalton does not do well against the Ravens historically, so I'm taking Baltimore.
Okay. Our next game, we have the Panthers at the Seahawks.
Well, Seahawks lost 2 in a row now. Don't think it's 3.
And they're playing at home.
12th
man.
Yeah, exactly. Seahawks.
I got Seahawks as well. The fans and everything is just not going the Panthers' way.
All right, Colts at Steelers.
Colts at the Steelers. Now, both teams are always pretty physical, pretty tough teams, and I got to go with another home pick again. I got to go with the Steelers in this one.
See, that's where I disagree with you. The Colts got the big road win against the Texans on Thursday Night Football a couple weeks ago. Andrew Luck, Colts.
All right. And then we have Eagles at the Cardinals. That's an interesting game.
Arizona's a hard place to play. Bruce Arians has that team going really good. They're 5-1 now. Arizona.
I got the Eagles on this one. You know, the Cardinals have been playing very well beginning of the year, but I just don't see them lasting out through the entire season. They play in too tough of a division, and they're going to have to break at some point, and I think this is where they lose at home, and I think the Eagles win.
Fair enough. Last game we got Chargers at Broncos.
Oh, this is a tough game because it's Broncos at home. Mm-hmm. You know, I was thinking of going Broncos since they're at home, but I think I'm going to have to change. I'm going to go with the upset here. Chargers beat the Broncos.
You see, 2 weeks ago, Peter had the upset of the year, picking the Cowboys over the Seahawks.
That is true.
I claimed he had no brain cells and he proved me wrong. But
I hope to get this one again.
I got the Broncos. Peyton Manning at home. Demaryius Thomas is on a tear. Mm-hmm. It's close, though. Phillip Rivers will make it close.
Yeah. And speaking of Peyton Manning, 510 touchdowns now. Broke the NFL record, broke Brett Favre's previous record. So what do you think that means for the game of football?
Well, honestly, there will never be another Peyton Manning.
Similar
to Derek Jeter, there will never be another Peyton Manning. Exactly. Peyton Manning is the greatest regular season quarterback of all time. Not the greatest of all time yet.
Yeah.
Wins another
he
Super
only
Bowl.
Has one Super Bowl.
Wins another Super Bowl or 2.
I personally think, in our generation, he's been the best to ever play and the best that we've ever seen.
Yes.
So, up there along with Derek Jeter, of course, is a great example with him being the face of baseball and Peyton being the face of the NFL. It's a great feat and that's a great achievement.
Peyton has handled it with class. You never heard him get a DUI or any allegations like now in the NFL. Both him and Jeter, they're very similar, honestly, because Peyton was with the Colts for a long time. Now he's with the Broncos, but it's not like he's been flip-flopping teams.
Mm-hmm. Just like Jeter did.
They're very similar athletes,
and they're great role models to everyone as well.
Yes.
All right, we're here with Amanda O'Hara from Radio Gymnastics. How are you, Amanda?
Good. How are you?
Doing well.
All right. So first question: how long have you been doing gymnastics?
I've been doing gymnastics for 13 years now.
That's long. So how's your season been going so far with all your meets and such?
Well, this year we've had a lot of really close meets. So, we've won a couple by, half a point. We've lost a couple by half a point. It gets really close, down to the toe point. And, we won one of our meets by .05, which was probably one of our best.
That's insane.
Wow. So what is the county meet like? Because all the other sports, there's like a bracket and a tournament, but everyone's all together in one gym, right?
Yes. Everyone's together in one gym. It happens all in one night. It's about 5 hours long. It's a long day, but we love it. When the meet starts, we all really get in the zone with our team and focus on gymnastics and get done what has to get done.
That sounds fun. And what are your expectations for how you guys might do in the meet?
The past few years, we've gotten second or third in counties, and we just go out there and hope for the best every year. And sometimes you do really, really well, and sometimes we have a bad meet, but we pull together and pull through and do the best we can.
All right. Well,
Awesome.
good luck to you and good luck to your team.
Thank you.
Sign the wall before you leave. Thanks, man.
All right.
All right, so next we'll have our Raider recap. So last week, boys soccer, they played Westfield at home.
Yes, that was a couple weeks ago. Yes,
Great win.
Zach Lipschitz scoring a PK, the lone goal in a 1-0 victory. Yesterday, girls tennis team. The girls tennis team.
Again, they
beat Westfield for the second time this year.
The girls tennis team is absolutely ridiculous.
Never done it in school history before this year. Never.
That's incredible.
In the quarterfinals of counties, boys soccer knocked off ALJ 3-0. I got into a little Twitter fight with someone from ALJ. Let's say Scotch Plains won 2 that day. And yesterday, boys soccer, another 3-0 win against Elizabeth.
Over Elizabeth,
3 goals in the first half. Girls soccer, 2 against Summit, 1 for counties and 1 just a regular game.
Season, yeah.
Both were comfortable wins, 1-3-0, 1-3-1.
And for upcoming games, on Thursday, girls soccer is home versus Cranford.
That's a good game.
So that's a good game.
That's a
Regular
rematch of
season,
county finals.
And Friday, the girls tennis team is home at LeGrand. They face Summit. Summit's particularly strong in tennis for the girls' side. I looked up a couple of their stats and whatnot.
Okay.
And Friday, we have the Gymnastics County Tournament, which will be held at Westfield High School. So hopefully the girls can get it done there and hopefully bring home a county title.
Too bad for the gymnasts, they have to go to Westfield. So also, for boys, the boys counties, they're in the semis now. We got one side of the bracket is Scotch Plains and Plainfield, and Westfield versus Union. Now, Plainfield, they got us for the first time.
1-0.
For the first time in school, although field was questionable.
I wasn't there to see it, but yeah, I heard a lot of the players complaining about the field and the refs as well.
Yes, and Westfield versus Union, in talking to some soccer players and some other people, I've heard that Union isn't the greatest team, so as long as we get past Plainfield, it should be third time Scotch Plains plays Westfield.
That would be one hell of a game.
And I'm going to miss it because I'm going to be at my brother's bar mitzvah. So, yeah.
And Saturday night, too, the girls' county semis, they're also facing Westfield.
They're playing Westfield, yeah.
And that will be held at ALJ at 7 o'clock. Hopefully we get a big crowd for that one. Everyone come out and support your girls. They're still undefeated on the season.
They deserve it. They're the best team we have right now.
Basically, they deserve as much support as possible.
Yes. So, yeah, we got Scotch Plains, Westfield on that side. I don't know who the other two are.
I'm not sure.
I think I have it. Let me see here. Go into my notes. Union and Governor Livingston.
Okay.
So I know the girls.
The girls beat Governor Livingston earlier on this year. Yeah.
Very well. Union. They tied Union 0-0 because their defense is all over 6 feet tall. Yeah. So I don't know what to expect. The girls Westfield game is going to be tough because we beat them 1-0.
We beat them 1-0 at our place, and then at
tied.
their place it was 0-0 tie.
According to my sources on the girls soccer team, the
sources.
Westfield girls were playing for a tie the second time. That's what it felt like.
Well, I mean, they can't handle our girls, so they didn't get the win. They only got the tie. I see us absolutely dominating in that game.
Yes,
honestly, our girls are determined this year. They're undefeated, and I think it stays that way.
I think the fastest tandem in the state, Jody Cornwell and Tori Belliatico. I think Tori gets an early strike. Puts us up 1-0.
She's scored nearly every game this year.
She's so
fast.
Ridiculous. She's so fast. All right, now we're going to talk about the World Series. Now, Giants got the W in Kansas City, 7-1 last night.
7-1.
So, who do you think?
Now, at first, when we were making our picks for the postseason, I had the Royals winning it all.
Yes.
Which they went 8-0 up until last night.
Yes.
So, I made the postseason prediction. I got to stick with it. The Royals are a young team. I know they're inexperienced in the postseason because for basically everyone on that roster, it's their first time being there. But they're it was their first game. I think the nerves may have kind of gotten to them, but I mean, I think they stay strong, and especially because they're young guys, they have nothing to lose, honestly.
Right. Yeah.
Where the Giants, they've had the experience, they know what they're doing there. However, with this young group of kids, they're going to be fiery and they're going to come out especially aggressive the next game.
I think the rest of the series isn't going to be like they're not going to score as many runs. I think the rest of the series is going to be like scrappy, like 4-3, 3-2, 2-1. I think the Giants get it done. It's an even year. One in 2010, one in 2012. It's an even year. I think the Giants are going to get done. They're going to get it done in 5.
Okay. I mean, I see this series especially getting really stretched out.
Yes.
And I think the Royals take it in 7, as I said previously. Right. I just believe it's their year, their time to get it done. They've been waiting a long time for that.
Starting to look like it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got Rebecca Friedman here from Raider Volleyball. Rebecca, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
All right, so Rebecca, how long have you been playing volleyball for?
I've been playing volleyball. This will be my 6th year.
Nice. What position do you play for volleyball?
I'm a DS, which stands for Defensive Specialist, and pretty much what that means is I only play the back row, and I sub in for either an outside or an opposite.
Gotcha.
So Rebecca, now that you guys are out of the county tournament, what are your expectations for the rest of the year? How do you guys want to finish out?
Well, we have a couple games left, so hopefully we'll go out with a bang and win all of them.
Awesome. And do you have like a favorite win from the season?
My favorite win was our first time playing Summit, because we killed them.
Oh, nice.
That's always fun. All right, so thanks, Rebecca, for coming by. And sign the wall before you leave.
All right.
Awesome.
Thanks,
Thank
Rebecca.
You.
All right, this has been your midweek sports update. Come out and support your boy and girls soccer teams as they pursue towards a county title for both of them. Until next week.